Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. And today, as you guys can see, the Petersons are celebrating Halloween. And while they are religious, they do not believe in not celebrating. Well, Belinda actually loves Halloween and doesn't want baby Graceland to miss out. Willie, our pastor, he's a little indifferent, but he's going to participate for the sake of his granddaughter. So here we are at the candy shop. And I wanted to open today, but unfortunately for Bernadette, she does have work. So she won't be able to open the candy store today. But that's okay. She's just going to spend a couple hours with Graceland, playing with her and helping her get some of those skills up that she needs before we end up having to age her up. Noah is in the background, kind of just standing there still as a statue because he also has work today. And if you guys haven't been watching and haven't been keeping up, Noah is actually a lieutenant now. And he looks so handsome in his little work uniform. I love this family so much. I'm really becoming obsessed with this Let's Play and this family. So Bernadette and Graceland are just playing away, and now she's gonna teach her how to talk. That is just so sweet. You can tell that baby Graceland really loves her grandmother so much. And so Bernadette is just gonna try and help her get those skills up. I believe Belinda is at work or does have work today. Yes, she is at work today currently, as is Willie, and Noah has left the building as well. And so Bernadette will be leaving for work shortly, and baby Graceland is going to go to daycare to play with her friends and try and make some friends. I think she does have a couple little toddler friends. But when we end up celebrating Halloween, I want some of her friends to come and play with her just to give her some time outside of the lot and some socialization with some of her peers. This is so sweet. I love this. Oh, and she is in her costume, one of her costumes. She decided to dress up as Supergirl because she's very, very excited for Halloween. She's really looking forward to it. It's her first one. She doesn't know what to expect. And as you guys know, toddlers can't do too much. So we'll see what fun I can have with this. And they'll be spending their Halloween at the fairgrounds. I downloaded this lot. You guys will see it at the end of the video. And so they're going to spend the majority of their Halloween at a fairground. So it is time for Miss Bernadette to head out to work. And we're going to send baby Graceland to daycare to play with her friends while we wait for everyone to get home. And here we are back at the lot. Everybody is home. We're gonna have Willie try and get up those dirty leaf piles before we decide to open up the candy store. And we don't know who this is, but Miss Bernadette's gonna talk to her anyway. Miss Bernadette is clearly sick. You can see like the rash all over her face. So we're gonna get her some medicine so that we can get this sickness out of her. And Belinda is just standing here waiting for Noah to get home from work so that she can greet him. And it's a beautiful day in Newcrest, so there's really no reason for her to rush off inside of the house. Let's get Miss Bernadette healed. She gets sick kind of a lot for a sim. I don't know if it's because she's an elder or what. Aw. And Graceland noticed her mom home and her dad is also home. So Belinda's going to go ahead and just talk to Graceland a little bit, ask her how was her day at daycare, give her a big hug, tell her she missed her. That's so cute. And now we're going to get the interactions with, whoa, Noah and Belinda. And they went right in for a kiss. These two are like the perfect married couple. They're just so affectionate, so sweet. Even when their romance bar is down, like I never really, they don't complain about it. We just build it right back up and they find ways to connect. And they're just a perfect couple. And look at Noah in his lieutenant uniform. That is a good looking man right there. All right, and back inside the house, Miss Bernadette is doing one of her favorite things. She is cooking and she is getting so good. You can see the way she's handling all these ingredients. She's just doing her thing. And baby Gracelyn is hungry and tired from being outside, so she's going to come in and grab a bite to eat while her grandmother cooks. And she looks so cute in her little Supergirl costume. I need to download more costumes. Where do you guys get your custom content costumes from? Because I definitely need more. I noticed during this, I had a shortage of them and I didn't feel like taking so much time to download them. So I'm definitely going to be adding in more costumes and setting Halloween costumes from now on in cast. And if you guys don't do that already, I highly recommend you guys do that because once I start doing that, it's just going to make the gameplay so much easier. And Willie is in, and they can just smell Miss Bernadette's cooking from all the way outside. Everybody ran in to come get a plate. The kitchen in this house is the most active room in the house. There's always somebody in the kitchen either eating or cooking. And so I did redo the kitchen. I think it was in the last Let's Play, which I believe was a stream. So if you guys didn't see me remodeling this kitchen, definitely go back and watch the playlist for the Petersons because I think the kitchen came out beautiful. Gracelyn's gonna head upstairs to tone more of her skills, and Belinda and Noah are sitting down after a long day of work, catching up, watching Miss Bernadette cook, and enjoying that good food that we all know is good because Miss Bernadette cooked it. And as you guys can see, one of Belinda's wants is to try for a baby with Noah. And that's also one of Noah's wants. He's been wanting a baby, but I wanted to wait for them to get more financially stable. Look at him, the gentleman, washing the dishes. Now he's going to spend some time with his mom after helping her clean up. Because I don't feel like these two get that much time together. Like, I feel like this is one of the first or maybe second times we've seen them interact throughout the Let's Play. And Miss Bernadette is so proud of Noah. Like, she knows how hard he had to work to become a lieutenant. And so she doesn't put a lot of pressure on him to spend time with him, but the love is naturally there between mother and son because she's such a good mom. But the two of them did get to steal this moment, and I think it was very adorable. And Belinda is out after a long day of work. It's 12 o'clock in the morning. And now it's Tuesday, 8:30 a.m., and we are open for business. The candy shop is open, and Noah is off to work, and Belinda is off to work. Gracelyn is sleeping, and Willie is off today. So Willie's going to help take care of Gracelyn while Miss Bernadette runs the candy shop all on her own. And we're just going to see how many simoleons we can make today. And it is a nasty day in Newcrest today. It is thundering outside. Miss Bernadette's going to go ahead and take a break. And she's going to make lunch for herself and Willie. And they're going to spend some much needed time together. Oh, so she got a mastery perk, which is so cool. So they're going to go ahead and have lunch together. I think she made some type of French toast, but I forget what I had her make. And these two have a very complicated relationship. Willie's a complicated man. We're supposed to be saving money for his church, but he's starting to get a bit discouraged from it and feel like they'll never get there because money has been so all over the place with this family. especially trying to raise a baby in a well-rounded home. They spend a lot of simoleons entertaining. And so they're just ready to own their church and get their goals accomplished. Willie wants to see it done before he leaves the Sims world. And Miss Bernadette is back at the candy shop. Her lunch break is over, and she got some small business perks, which is really, really nice. So the business is kind of booming a little bit, which is good because at first, when I did it on stream, nobody would even come into the candy shop. But we're moving. Product is moving. We're extremely happy to be able to make extra simoleons in this way. It's a lot easier than begging for collections. And Miss Bernadette loves to cook, so it's a passion of hers anyway. So this is a great way for them to make extra simoleons outside of their jobs because all 4 of these Sims do have jobs. And the Plum Bob Lollipop Swirl is probably my favorite piece of candy that they can make. I think it's so cute. You have to be level 10 to be able to make that. And she just got to level 10 of cooking, I believe, during me playing this episode. So now she can finally do that. And we're going to go ahead and close. She made 4,076 simoleons for the day, and we really can't complain. Noah's home from work, and she wanted to make sure that she was off work when everybody started to come in from work, and they get to spend another moment together, which is great because we don't know how much time some of these Sims are going to be around. We don't know how much longer they have. So they kind of want to just steal every moment that they can to spend together. And Belinda's home from work. No promotions today. I haven't been honing their skills because they're at really great positions in their careers. So I haven't been trying to get them promoted. And so she's just going to spend some time with Graceland like she always does after work. I feel like this is a reoccurring event for her, just spending time with her daughter whenever she gets off work first thing. Grayson really comes first to Belinda. So that's always going to be her go-to is to spend some time with her. And then she also gets to eat some of what Miss Bernadette made for herself and Willie for lunch. Miss Bernadette always makes plenty. So once again, somebody's in the kitchen eating, as it is with this family. And so Noah's upstairs now that Belinda went down to grab a bite to eat, and he's going to spend some time with Graceland teaching her manners. He's a little tired from work, so he's a little frustrated, but Graceland's so cute. She can't help but make him feel better about having a frustrating day at work and watching her just hone her skills. I just had to get a close up of this outfit because I redid her outfits. And Noah's in love with the outfit too. And Noah's exhausted, but he never takes out his frustrations on his wife. He absolutely adores her. And the two of them decide that it's time. They're going to head upstairs and try for a baby. Noah is really hoping for a little boy, and Belinda really doesn't care. She just hopes for a happy, healthy baby. And so we'll end up seeing what happens here if she's pregnant. Will there be complications? Very exciting. And as it is with The Sims, Belinda's so excited that she can barely sleep, so she just gets out of bed and decides to go take a pregnancy test. Fingers crossed, hoping for good things. All right, here she goes to take that test while Noah is sleeping. And all right, we have a baby. Not maybe, she is definitely pregnant. And it is so exciting. Look at that, and she feels so close with Noah in this moment. So she's just sharing the news with Noah that she's pregnant. Ignore the pile of dust in the background. And he's shocked, but so happy. Oh, Okay, and our girl has never looked better. Look at her. She's definitely getting the morning sickness. So we'll see what she's ending up having. At least she's cleaning up after herself though. So she must not be feeling too bad. All right, and today is Wednesday. It's Graceland's first Halloween. Once again, this is a religious family, but Belinda really pushed for this. She really wanted to celebrate Halloween with Graceland just so she can hang out with her friends and try and have a good time. So here they are at the fairgrounds. Noah is playing the horseshoe game. I did not make this lot once again. I don't remember who, but I think it's called Fall Festival Grounds. If I remember, I'll try and put the name of the lot in the description or the creator if I have it download it, but I did not personally make this lot. So they're just having a good time. Graceland is going to try and find her friends. This lot is so cute because they automatically spawned animals in this lot. So you can see like little bunnies running around. It's really, really cute. So she's going to the toddler play area. You can see some of the toddlers are meeting her there. And Belinda and Bernadette are going to go ahead and carve pumpkins. You guys can see Winnie, the next door neighbor, and Jeremiah, one of Graceland's best friends. And there's Brescia. She is a foster child of Irma, who also lives relatively close to them, but not directly next door like Jeremiah and Winnie. So it's nice to see Graceland spending some time with some of the kids from the neighborhood. And there's the Johnston family dog, Titus, who Graceland doesn't know, and Graceland doesn't have a pet of her own, so of course she's happy to see a cute little furry animal out and about that she can play with. So they're all just carving pumpkins, and you can see some of the Sims dressed in costume and some of them aren't. But that's okay. The pumpkin carving is so cute. I don't think I zoomed in to even see what the pumpkin looked like. Oh, Miss Bernadette is sick again. See what I'm saying? This lady gets sick. This is her second time being sick during me playing. And it's only been like 2 days. So second time in 2 days of Miss Bernadette getting some type of sickness. And you guys can see Jessie. That's Irma Dean's other foster child playing with Graceland in the tent. And it's so cute. And Graceland looks so cute in her little Snow White costume. I wish I had more options, but Noah and Willie are still over here playing the horseshoe game, which I thought I told him to stop, but I guess he must have liked it so much that he just decided that he was going to keep playing, because I asked him to stop doing that and go carve a pumpkin about 5 minutes ago. And he still stayed over here with Christopher and his dad and played that game. Oh, and there's Miss Irma, our resident foster mother. She's coming to talk to Graceland, and I don't think that Graceland knows Irma. And so Irma loves kids. So I thought it was the cutest thing ever that she came over and made an effort to talk to Graceland. And Graceland's over here chasing a bunny. It's not Easter anymore, Mr. Bunny. What are you doing here? As you guys saw a couple episodes ago, Graceland did get a chance to meet the flower bunny. And so she was super excited when she saw a bunny at the lot. She wasn't expecting it. And so, of course, she had to go and try and make a new friend. And I don't think the bunny liked her too much. But towards the end, he did. And she made a new little friend. Miss Bernadette made everybody a meal because the vendors were not coming. And the vendors that did come, they came and went and would not stay. So if you guys know some type of mod to help correct that, please let me know. So she made a meal for everybody, called everyone to the meal. And she's dressed as Princess Leia because, yeah, it was just so much easier to click on the sim and hit wear costume. And look at some of the kids. I just wanted to show off some of the neighborhood kids that came. Some dressed up, some not. But they only had like 2 costume options, which is why you see them in these costumes. So now they're going to head over to grab something to eat. Miss Belinda calls everyone to eat, and they're all excited. She made ribs. And there you see Belinda, pregnant as ever, walking over there, and you see little Graceland grabbing a plate, and she's going to come sit next to Jeremiah, who she's getting very close with. This is the neighbor's child, Faith's baby, and Graceland really likes him. They enjoy playing together, and we're eventually going to have little Jeremiah over for a sleepover. Jeremiah actually aged up at Graceland's birthday party, and then I gave him a makeover later because he came out with blonde eyebrows, but I think he's really adorable. The two of them really enjoy each other's time together, and Belinda is telling Jeremiah's mom, Faith, that she's pregnant, and this is the first person who Belinda has told. She hasn't told anybody else. And Belinda kind of feels like since no one knows something about Faith's husband, why not confide in Faith? And now one of the little neighbor girls, Anna Wong, is having a puppet show. And I don't know, I just love this interaction. I think it's really cute. It brings everybody together, both adults, toddlers, and I believe infants can even watch puppet shows, but I'm not sure. I just think it's super cute. And you see Winnie over there, Jeremiah's grandmother, watching the puppet show. And Belinda's going to come on over and she's going to sing us a song because Belinda loves to sing. Whenever she gets the opportunity to express herself through music, of course she's going to take it. So she's going to go over there and she's going to sing her little pregnant heart out. And the puppet show went off perfectly. Anna Wong look at the confidence going up. I think that's so sweet. So Belinda's over here. She's going to start singing. And hopefully everybody comes to listen to her. Of course, Graceland's going to stop watching the puppet show. She's her mom's biggest fan. She's going to run on over here and just start dancing and really supporting her mom. She thinks her mom is like the greatest. That's her superhero. So of course she's going to come over and really cheer for her mom. And you guys see Faith there as well, really supporting her best friend, especially with the news that she's pregnant. She's very happy for her friend. And so you see some other people from the neighborhood. There's Beth right behind her, and I think a little crowd is gathering because Belinda is a wonderful singer. You see the kids coming and jamming out, and some other people, some of the church members, just jamming out, really appreciating Belinda's voice. Graceland is just so adorable. And I love that all the neighborhood kids kind of have some type of interaction together, whether at church or at events. We're always inviting kids to the Petersons family's events. Look at that. Every time I hire a vendor, they never come. But I do want Noah to take home some boba tea for his wife because she's craving that. That's one of her pregnancy cravings. She wants some boba tea. Okay, now the kids said it's our turn. So they're going to go ahead and show out and do some singing. And of course, Miss Bernadette is front and center to support the kids. That little girl needs to go home because she's stinky. And Noah got the boba tea for Belinda. So he's going to go ahead and put that in his inventory and just going to have it there for her for later when she gets one of those pregnancy cravings. Look at the kids. I think Halloween was a big hit. Everybody had such a good time and participated in all the festive stuff. Noah's eating candy. I don't think that toddlers can interact with this bull, which kind of sucks because it's such a cute interaction. All right, and they all are pretty tired and they know that they're having a little thing at the house, so they're gonna head on home. Later that evening, in their beautifully decorated yard, I really love the way that I did it and the way that it came out. I think it's so cute. I started to invite people over and just decided not to, just to keep it kind of simple because everybody's needs are so hard to maintain. And we have our first trick-or-treater. Okay, so I'm going to have the family go ahead and sit down. I was going to have Willie light a fire, but instead I'm going to have him greet the trick-or-treater and just give her candy. We're not going to give her a trick. We're not going to do that. We're going to go ahead and give her a treat. And she looks so cute. I don't know who that teen is, but she looks so... Oh, we do know her. That's Greta. She's so cute. I wonder why they spawned in such cute costumes, but we didn't have any of those costume options. I don't know what that... I think that kid's supposed to be like a villain or something, but we have another trick-or-treater. So I'm going to have Belinda tell a group story about just a fairy tale for little baby Graceland. And Willie can handle all the trick-or-treaters because it makes sense, right? All right, we're going to give him a treat. And then the family's just going to chill out by the fire and wait and see if they get any more trick-or-treaters. And this is all really good, just family time for them, which I love. I wish it wasn't so dark. I probably should have added more lights. But that's okay. It's still really cute. And I think that's the theme of like this Legacy Let's Play series is like just these different familiar interactions. Because it's all good right now, but things are really about to hit the fan coming up here soon. Oh, there are the lights. I don't think we're going to get any more trick-or-treaters. We got 2 trick-or-treaters and they were both teenagers. I wish we would have gotten more kids because I feel like there's way more kids in this neighborhood than there are teenagers. So it's kind of weird that we got 2 teenagers and no kids, but guess that's the way the cookie crumbles. All right, and so Noah's going to spend some time with Graceland. It is 11 o'clock at night, so it's pretty much almost everyone's bedtime. So I think we're going to end this episode here. Thank you guys so much for watching. And I should be streaming tomorrow. I will be streaming the Pettersons episode 8 live tomorrow. And we're going to be using the pregnancy mod. So I'm looking forward to seeing you all there if you can make it. And thank you guys so much for watching. I'm going to let us lead out with Graceland's cuteness. And I'll see you all in my next video. Bye, guys.